Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Alright, welcome everyone back to Amateur
Dire
Elite.
team ban.
This is the NA entry level and we are back again with Warlocks of the Beach. This time they are versus the Greater Good, Team GG. First game, Warlocks of the Beach lost. It looks like,
10
personally it
seconds
feels
remaining.
like they haven't been
5
checking
seconds
up
remaining.
the new meta.
Radiant
I
team
mean,
ban.
They didn't ban Santo the first game. That was a terrible
Dire
mistake.
team pick.
Santo, Lashrak and Tinkers are like standard first ban right now. They ban out Axe still, and Axe isn't exactly very powerful at all right now. But in general, I guess today's the first day. It launched about an hour before the tournament begins, so I think a lot of players
10
haven't,
seconds
and a lot of
remaining.
teams in general haven't actually paid a lot of attention to it. If you
5
watch
seconds,
the game at
5 seconds
Kaspersky
remaining.
in the NA Heroics, you
Radiant
will
team
see
pick.
that actually both teams came pretty prepared. They know what to ban. Both teams utilize the new items a lot. Both teams know what to get. Both teams work really quickly. Especially you
Radiant
see in the
team
first
pick.
game, diving into deep work towards a Guardian's Grief really quickly, and that really helped their whole game. A lot of people don't realize the Guardian's Grief also
Dire
removes
team
negative
pick.
buffs when activated. When previously I was thinking it combines the Arcane Boots and the mechanism, I personally thought and felt it wasn't a great item. You spam your Arcane Boots a lot, you don't spam the mechanism as much, but it removes negative buffs, and in a team fight when people engage on one of your heroes and you set off the Guardian's Grief instead of waiting for everyone to get
10 seconds
drop down in
remaining.
health, you remove the negative buff and you fight from
5
there.
seconds
it
remaining.
sort of changes the meta in general, and
Reserve time.
Warlocks of the Beach has got the pick for Lashrak this time, so that is interesting. Lashrak got off. I know a lot of bans, standard bans now are Lashrak, Central Warrunners, Tinkers,
Dire team ban.
Earthshaker even though it was predicted that Earthshaker would actually fall off the picking order, but instead we do see Earthshaker being picked up a lot. It is very powerful. And Vengeful Spirit is now being picked up as the second pick from Warlocks of the Beach. We're going into the
10
third ban phase
seconds
right now.
remaining.
Greater Good has picked up Lion and Mixed Assassin. Still pretty common
5
combination.
seconds remaining.
Picked up as support, though if you remember the first game between Vicious
Radiant
Gaming
team ban.
and Diving in the Deeps, the Nyx Assassin was shut down really powerfully because of a very aggressive playstyle from Diving in the Deep, and they got the advantage earlier in the game, so they started to
seconds
just
remaining.
buy sentries and ward out the whole area, so the Nyx Assassin
5
was
seconds
just completely
remaining.
useless. Everywhere he goes he gets killed. And
Reserve time.
once you have the advantage, of course, you are able, your support has the additional funds to spend on sentries, and now it's better because you can, instead of buying 2
Dire
sentries,
team ban.
a lot of times you buy 2 sentries to deward 1 ward, and then the other one you just don't know what to do with it, you hang on to it, it takes up a slot. Now sentries and wards are bought individually. The price is half, stocks is doubled, so basically you
Radiant
start with
team
2
ban.
wards and you can buy them separately individually now, so it's really important, it's really good. And sentries and observer wards stack in the same slot now, and you can switch between them,
10 seconds
and those are
remaining.
some really cool things added to just help the supports in general. They don't take
5
up as much
seconds
slots as
remaining.
they used to, so that's really cool. It's interesting, I haven't casted the
Reserve
game.
time.
Slug has been banned out. Slug is a very powerful hero now. The Moonstone, not Moonshine. Moonshine is from H1Z1. Moonstone is a very powerful new item. Spectre also benefits from the Moonstone additional night,
Radiant team
additional sight range at night, 120 attack speed, and of course with Slug that's extremely powerful because
Dire team pick.
you steal stats very quickly. Juggernaut, Sniper and Troll has been nerfed significantly. In general, the hitting physical damage heroes has been nerfed quite a lot, and especially heroes like Troll and Sniper. The Solar Chris literally screws you over because Troll and Sniper
remaining.
both depend on high attack speed to stun you a lot.
Reserve time.
And the Solar Chris gives a hero 30 evasion, or when used on the Troll or the Sniper, it gives 30% miss chance, and that really screws the Troll, Juggernaut, Sniper up really bad. Heroes like Luna Slug who has the magic burst damage to help, don't mind that Chris too much, though it still affects them. Like Spectre will go for Radiance, and even though she can't hit you, Dagger and magic damage still deal a lot
Radiant team pick.
damage over time in general. Now we have a Brave King being picked up and a Disruptor being picked up by a Greater Good and followed up by an Anti-Mage.
Dire
I'm not
team
too sure
pick.
why we've been singing quite a lot of Anti-Mage. 2 in 3 games is quite a lot. I've watched another 4 games, I saw 2 Anti-Mage being picked up too. Farming has been reduced. The ability to farm stays the same, but the bounty from creeps and neutral in general has dropped significantly. Though the extra creep has came out earlier, the
10
extra mini
seconds
creep now
remaining.
spawns at the 15th, 30th and the 45th minute instead of the
5
17 and a half.
seconds remaining.
And I believe it was the 37 and a half and then the
Reserve
47 and a half.
time.
Phantom Assassin now
Radiant
has been
team
picked up.
ban.
Still not too sure about this pick. I don't particularly believe it's a very good pick. Heroes like this is interesting. Heroes like Queen of Pain and Puck, it's not banned and it's not picked.
10
Storm
seconds
actually
remaining.
would be a pretty good pick, though it didn't work out very well in the last game for Warlocks
5
on the Beach,
seconds
but
remaining.
heroes in the mid lane with high sustainability or high
Reserve time.
escape mechanisms, Queen of Pain, high burst magical damage are very powerful right now. Leshrac of course have ridiculous amount of burst magical damage, but it has one weakness, which is does not sustain well in the lane. Very easily gank. It's almost like an asset. Just probably much more burst
Dire
damage.
team ban.
They ban out Zeus now. Invoker and Void also ban out. Silencer also ban out now. So we talked a lot about the new items and the new patch, and it's a major addition just in general. Just major buff
10 seconds remaining.
for magical heroes. The previous patch was like
5
the
seconds
Heaven
remaining.
and the God patch for all the physical damage, high attack speed carries, and now
Reserve
it's down
time.
to the magical damage heroes. There's some pretty interesting items, though some of them not as interesting as the rest. We do see being picked up a lot is definitely the Solar Chris, the Guardians Greers being picked up a lot. Very important item, both of them actually. They upgrade the medallion and the arcane mechanisms respectively. And those are just very powerful items right
Radiant
now.
team
And I
pick.
do actually believe the Solar Chris is a little bit broken. It's too cheap. I feel the Solar Chris is too cheap. You can get it quite early in the game and it gives a significant buff. 30% evasion or a 30% miss chance is just too powerful. So imagine the anti-mage on the
10
Phantom
seconds
Assassin. The
remaining.
anti-mage will literally not be able to hit the Phantom Assassin at
5
all.
seconds
The
remaining.
Phantom Assassin could even rush a first item Solar Chris. And with the Solar Chris, you will have 80%
Dire
evasion.
team pick.
And that's just impossible to kill unless you have magical burst damage, which this team has a lot. Lion, you have Lina, you have Disruptor.
Amber Spirit.
Amber Spirit has been picked up as the finer pick. which is interesting. We did spend a lot of time talking about the picks. Actually, we spent a lot of time talking about the new meta. This is the first day, as said, and we're now into game 2. So we have Enrique. Lashak will be a support Lashak. Donkin
Prepare for
on
battle.
the Ember Spirit. I'm not too sure who he is. Probably a new player. Bolagu on the Vengeful Spirit. Chowser on the Wraith King. Legit Harry back to his PA hard carry position. I'm not sure whether Chowser is bringing the Wraith King to the safe lane or the off lane. Trickster from GG playing on the Nyx Assassin. Red from GG playing the Lina mid. Play on the Lion. We have Blue the Demon on Anti-Mage. And Bad Jake, or Bad, or Jake, whichever it is, on the Disruptor. Nyx Assassin
30
drops down a
seconds to
ward,
battle.
picks up 2 Mango. This is another item that a lot of offlaner picks up right now. It gives HP regeneration, and when it can be consumed to give mana restoration. And this is a concept from Han actually, so a lot of Dota players like to hate on all the other MOBAs about the other MOBAs copying Dota. So it feels like IceFrog
The
is
battle
just
begins.
slapping the troll in the face and said like, oh, I'm gonna
Tis
do
mine.
This should
I'm
make
gonna
my life
copy
easier.
something from Han. Han has this consumable item that also gives stats. And in general, the consumable item idea, I believe, came from Han. And also, interestingly, Legit Harry will be bringing the PA mid against the Lina. Not exactly a very good lineup to go up against. Ember Spirit will be going off lane, and the Wraith King will be a safe lane farmer. Still no DK so far. We saw Team Tinker and Team Helldriver went back to their traditional. Oh, this might be first blood. Trickster gets caught up. The stun does. Whoa, stun does connect both ways. I'm not sure how. One last hit. Very, very close. I'm not sure how the Impale caught too. That was not a straight path at all. That was bullshit. As I was saying, we saw the Team Tinker and Helldriver took a we saw a very traditional, something we have not seen for a very long time, a DK versus a Beastmaster mid, and that was very epic. I'm not sure why Chaozo isn't denying. The Ember Spirit is actually having one full level above the Nyx Assassin right now. And over in mid, the PA is struggling compared to Lina as expected. Though level wise they're still completely equal, both have no denies. Interesting here though, he gets stunned up anyway, so a third stun comes in. This is definitely first blood. Trickster going down, and Enrique gets the first blood. Trying to give it to Chowser, but the stun prevented from giving it to Chowser, so a pretty good stun, I guess, prevent the carry from getting the first blood kill. So it's a major difference. The 300 gold goes away of the Lashrak instead. Trickster TP's right back in. Stun now thrown out aggressively. No denies. This is very interesting. I think they want to push the lane. Trickster now closing in on his level 4. Ember Spirit already up on level 4, so he's about half ahead, and though Ember Spirit closing in on the farm. Both teams are pretty equal right now, each lane except for the early first blood giving up right there. This could spell different. The stun comes in, a follow-up is the second stun now, so Leshrac is not here to follow up anything. Does Leshrac have a slow? No slow yet. Trickster going in, no mana for Impale, but the stun from Chowser will connect and Trickster looks like he's going to die. And he's trying to not give the kill, and he does have the kill to Chowser anyway. King gets the kill now. That's a big wave. That's a big wave. If they push this fast enough, they could significantly deal a lot of damage to the T1. And this time the 240 gold goes away of Chowser, but they're not pushing it. I don't think they're interested to push it at all. Oh, another wave does follow up and comes
Radiant's
in,
top
so
tower
we do
is
have
under
a
attack.
lot of damage, and the Leshrac will be able to push this a lot. No grid being used yet. They might even be able to take this whole tower down straight away. Balagu now tanking up the creep. The creep has come in and just very low. Probably waiting for the deny range, and the tower is in deny range now. No glyphs yet. Glyphs being popped right now.
Fortified.
Impale use, but looks like Wraith King will get the last hit too.
Radiant's
and that's a
top
major
tower
amount
has
of gold
fallen.
being picked up. Could even work for Midas considering how well his early game went. It's 5 minutes and a T1 down. Mixed Assassin is still stuck on level 3. Ember Spirit already closing in on his 6, so Ember Spirit doing much better. And of course this is in contribution to Warlocks off lane playing out much better. But the PA is struggling in mid though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dragon Slave and Laguna Blade will be able to burst her down, so the PA needs to be very careful. Check on the supports. The levers on the supports are pretty equal. It's a 4 and a 2 right here. It's a 4. Both are 4 on the other side, so Disruptor is a little bit under lever. This definitely comes from the kill, and as expected, the Lina uses the Laguna Blade and gets the kill mid.
A gift from the goddess.
And she'll be walking into a double damage rune too down there. And Bolagu might actually give away another kill right here. He may want to get away. Oh, very dangerous. One more hit, but he just managed to walk away from that. And down here we have the PA, along with a level 6 Ember Spirit. Mixed Assassin trying to farm his level 6 right now, though still being pressured. And Bat Jade is the target. So comes in, and Bat Jade will go down. This time it goes down to legit Harry who gets the kill.
Shouldn't have trusted your eyes.
Lina is rotating in with a double damage. Wraith King is not 6 yet, and Rike coming in really close. The Laguna Blade cooled down, and not using the Laguna Blade. You know they do not need the Laguna Blade to get that one kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Leshrac does go down to red. Chowser is forced backwards. Will relegate back to the jungle for several minutes before the next wave comes and they push along with it again. Now the key disruptor is a little bit under lever, that's why they're aiming on him. You can see.
Missing top.
It's not 3 top actually. No swap. Wraith King still working towards his level
Dire's
6,
middle
though the early
tower is
aggression has
under
paid
attack.
off. The tri-lane though
Invisibility.
is soaking the experience out of him. I think the AM has 6, no the AM does not have 6 either. It's only 8 minutes into the game, so AM and Lina leading, Wraith King is disconnected. Chowser has disconnected from the game. So seconds to reconnect. Anti-Mage is actually doing really well. Perseverance already out. Not as well as the last Anti-Mage we saw, definitely. The last Anti-Mage got his Battle Fury in 12 minutes. I don't think he will be able to get his Battle Fury in 12 minutes. But he should be able to get it before the 15-minute mark. At least the team here isn't as dickish as the last team about the pauses. That was actually the first time I've seen, and in fact we have a
Dire's middle tower is
an
under
engagement
attack.
here on red,
Dire's
and a
middle
slow
tower
now coming
has
up.
fallen.
The stun will connect, trying to lift the kill for
Death
the PA,
warmed
and Legit
over.
Harry will get the kill.
Something in your eye?
As I was saying, the Vicious Gaming was complaining about pauses from diving in the deep, and honestly, well, it's part of the rules that you're not allowed to pause too many times, but I don't know. You usually don't see people complain about disconnecting pause. People complain about tactical pause a lot, and I do think the rules is in there for the tactical pause, not for the... And we do have an engagement here on Jake. It does go down really quickly. As you can see, the reduced gold now factoring in. The ultimate misses though. Laguna Blade is ready and will be able to secure a kill on Enrique. PA now maybe caught and deep in trouble. Engagement on the Lion instead jumps in. Maybe able to bring the Lion down. He does bring the Lion down. Ultimate use on the PA, and then Legit Harry will be brought down by Blue Demon.
Denied.
Now we're talking about the pause again. Basically, the stun does connect, but TP's away. Chowser now caught in trouble, but he does have an ultimate ready. He does have a lot of mana actually, and can probably stun a few more times. That was a bad pull. Probably want to throw a stun out. Nope, not gonna try to save his ultimate right there. Self up. Not a good time to talk about things from other game right now. A lot of action happening, but no, the team backs away. Saying the pause rules in tournaments probably there to prevent tactical pause, not to prevent disconnecting pause. And I believe for at least in pro tournaments, not really pro tournaments, in tournaments I've worked with before, we usually don't complain about disconnecting pause unless it's like the guys pausing at 20 or 30 times. Then it was really, I found it kind of unsportman or just not nice that they were complaining as early as the third pause actually. Engagement here on Dawkins, and he will actually miss. Being pulled back right now, and looks like Dawkins is forced to fight. He might even be able to bring Jake down. Ultimate from the anti-mage is being used. So Chowser will now fight Trickster one-on-one. He's now trying to TP out of this, but looks like he may be able to get the kill here. And he will start it up. The crit almost connects on Black Jade, but burned just enough mana to prevent his ultimate from triggering. So 2 kills, a lot of kills going the way of the anti-mage actually. So he may be able to hit that. He may be able to hit that 12-minute mark. The fight has been around this lane for a really long time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lion probably want to avoid being stun up. Sword being used, and no stun.
Dire's
And,
top
oh my
tower is
god,
under
that was
attack.
a bad play.
Death to all betrayers!
And PA will blink in to secure the kill.
Dire's
2
middle
dodges.
tower is under attack.
Good DJ now trapped out. The PA actually blinked in, will get the last hit. Not trying to get the last hit. I'm not sure why Legit Harry wasn't trying to get the last hit. But now he tried to blink away, and nope, she will not get away. Now Last Strike doing a crap load of damage
Dire's middle tower
on both
is
of
under
them,
attack.
and Ember Spirit will come in and finish this off. So it is actually almost a team wipe. 4 kills right there. 3 for 4
Dire's middle
benefiting.
tower is under attack.
Small benefit, still pretty equal, honestly. And Anti-Mage will pick up his Battle Fury on the 13-minute mark. A little bit slower, but not too slow. Lina will complete Heal Scepter. Nyx Assassin doesn't really have all the 3 support roles. Hero in general doesn't really have anything yet. Chowser, who had a really good start early game, doesn't seem to be working towards anything significant. Seeing probably him picking up a very likely Midas. I think he's going for a Midas. He needs to catch up. Shrek has probably working towards a Bloodstone. Looking at this pickup, I do think they need a Griever's Gift for this game. Too many stuns, and you want that Griever's Guardian's Greaves to deal with the stuns.
The irony is rich.
Ultimate now being used immediately. Static Storm trying to bring the Chowser down. The Luna Blade used. And
This
looks
should
like they're
make my
forced to
life
back
easier.
away. Heavy now caught out of position, stun up, and I think she is dead. Too much magic damage here.
Earth's revenge. Invisibility.
More farms coming out right now. Anti-Mage continuing his free farm, using the chart really well. Okay, Wraith King Chowser will actually work towards a Maelstrom. As you can see, the major differences now is that there is no Enrique now caught, and the Luna Blade will finish the kill on Enrique. Stun thrown in on Trickster, and a slow comes in, and PA heals up, swap on the Lina. The stun on
Dire's
Trickster
bottom
again.
tower is
Lina
under
will get
attack.
to make his way away, but Raid is now being slowed up. Stun thrown up, fails to catch Legit Harry. Legit Harry still coming in right now, and Ember Spirit dealing a lot of damage. Beautiful crit right there. So Lina manages to get away, but the 2 support will go
The
down
phantom strikes.
at the cost of a less track though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Maelstrom is completed right here. Ember Spirit looks like he's looking towards maybe a Maelstrom too, I'm not sure. He picks up a hammer. He has a Glove of Haste.
Radiant's middle tower
Oh,
is
do
under
not look
attack.
towards enemies.
Radiant's
The
middle
AA
tower has
looking towards the Battle
fallen.
Fury, much slower than the AA, that's for sure. We need to kill this. We need to kill the... Oh, the Anti-Mage sees them going into the Roshan pit. No Medallion, no Solar Crystal. This is going to take a very long time. And Nyx Assassin is coming in. And this is coming very bad. And that goes all of them. Legit Harry, Chowser, all of them are down.
Was an act of charity.
And it looks like they will be getting the Roshan instead.
Roshan has fallen to the
Pick up
Radiant.
the Aegis and goes back to his farming. was the sound effect of eating a mango.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Stun disconnect on
Dire's
Trickster, but
bottom
no
tower
follow
has
up right there.
fallen.
Only the 2 supports available, and now this could spell trouble. I'm not sure how Enrique missed that stun, and that's terrible. Very bad miss from Enrique there.
Monster.
And very costly one too, and that cost the life of both their support.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
PA coming in and now we stand right back. And down here, the Lina uses the Laguna Blade again and secures the kill on the Phantom Assassin. And once again, it's a dangerous play. Bagulu manages to dodge the second stun from the Lina after being stunned out by Trickster.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And down at the bottom, Bogolo being trapped. And may even be brought down. Very likely being brought down. Yeah, this looks really bad for Warlocks of the Beach. GG now closing in on a 7,500 gold lead and a 10,000 experience lead. So a good laning start did not pay off. They stuck with the tri-lane for too long and they were under lever. They are now all under lever. Looks like the anti-mage is interested to try to fight this PA. Will be hacks up and a lot of ultimate being used on full mana, so the ultimate from the anti-mage will be wasted. But the PA goes down again. Can't even get near to her Battle Fury.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Stun
Dire's
now
bottom
connects on
tower
Bat Jade.
has
Maybe able to bring her
fallen.
down alone, but the swap being used,
Radiant's top
not too
tower
sure what
is
the
under
idea
attack.
was, but swap was used. Looks like
Radiant's
Disruptor
top tower
working
is
towards
under
the full
attack.
Stuff beyond that. Blink Dagger already up and ready on the Lina. Next assassin working towards a Dagon. Dagon. Lion Blink Dagger is up and ready.
Radiant's top
With
tower
the
is under
Maelstrom.
attack. Dire's
Bloodstone.
middle tower is under
That's about
attack.
it. Maelstrom 2, probably working towards the
Dire's
Battlefield now.
structures are fortified.
Ember Spirit is definitely much more valuable than the PA. Jump play now being hacks up Bogolu. Red might try to get stun Island. Oh, full stun and just bring her down. Red heals herself up and the burn would be sufficient to kill the Lion. Now Legit Heavy getting really low.
Dire's middle
And
tower is
actually not,
under
yeah,
attack.
Legit Heavy getting really low. Looks like thing going down. Anti-Mage has already blinked out and run away.
'Tis mine.
Legit Harry continues to die in every fight, and that's becoming pretty major hindrance to a farm. Let's strike very close to a bloodstone. About 700 gold away. And you can
Dire's
disassemble
middle
the
tower
arcane
is
boots.
under attack.
I'm not sure, their unwillingness to explore new items, I believe, is causing them a lot over here. But to be fair, both teams aren't exploring much in venturing into the new items, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not sure what's the swap for. Mioneer is completed on Chowser.
For the treasury!
Oh, it looks like
Dire's
we have an
top
engagement.
tower
Nexus
is
has been
under
coming
attack.
in really deep. Impale misses though. So Ember Spirit comes in, hooks too, but flies away. I'm not sure why Bogolu is still in here, or even why Enrique did not just back away, and the two support keeps away to needless kill once again. And Disruptor has DC this time. Pausing the game up. Okay. Jake is back in.
Many thanks.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ember Spirit feels like the biggest right now. He seems to be able to throw out the most damage. Once he gets his Battle Fury, he might get bigger.
Unstoppable.
Image actually gets a solo kill and he raised him up top. Didn't have enough mana to use his ultimate. Looks like this
Dire's
T1
top
will go
tower
down
is under
unchallenged,
attack.
and down here we have another kill. Legit Harry trying to jump up, no blink available. Ember Spirit coming in but not in time. Society will be denied of the T2.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Anti-mage now, the stun connects though, so but you will be TPing away, blinking away, so that doesn't really matter. Boggle wasn't in position to collect a second stun, and neither was the Ember Spirit ready to just continue the offense. Claymore already picked up, so just a broadsword left. Very close. Legit Harry picks up the broadsword. No she's there, but the ultimate comes in and double ultimate just gets 2 kills instantly and secures the final kill, and they will push the T3 down.
Death.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Legit Harry is, well, Chowser has DC'd again, but looks like Legit Harry is dead. Tactical DC. There's a lot of blinking going on. I'm not too sure why, but Chowser is DC'd and I don't think he can do much for legit Harry either. Harry is probably dead. I'll just give you a slight pause back to the screen. This group of people are pretty friendly. Okay, Wraith King has reconnected. And PA blinking in on Jake, trying to get a kill, and doesn't get a kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
And the Chowser is now brought in to die. Oh, that was bad.
Triple kill.
The scales balanced.
That was terrible.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has
No,
fallen.
I think he actually. Oh. It's talking about Chowser using a hamster wheel. At least these people are a friendly bunch compared to the one just now. This is a very one-sided game. So 20,000 gold and experience lead on one side. Anti-Mage is 10,000 gold ahead of Wraith King. And this is definitely over. This is just a formality to see the game out now. There's no rubber band mechanics anymore, so I don't think a comeback is remotely possible. Mystery Harry is just unpausing it.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Ember looks like he's interested to jump in. And Lion may have been too greedy. Will go down, but ultimate catches the legit Harry and Enrique in the back, and Harry is getting really low and just going down. Ultimate Laguna Blade gets the job out, but the Ember Spirit finishes the kill anyway. Looks like they're forced to back away. Ember now completes his Battle Fury.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Facebook. And Facebook. Not sure what's the plan now, whether it's not coming back. Scepter is completed on Lina. Actually, Lina is almost 6 slotted right now. Anti-Mage is also nearly 6 slotted already. Dagon, and yes, you see a new item now, Greenscape. Not too sure why the next assassin will pick up a
Double damage.
I would be more interested to see an Aganin Scepter on the Nyx Assassin. Anyway, Anti-Mage
Thou payest dear.
Grave King again. And no new items to see over here. Lion not picking up anything interesting, picks up a Dagon actually. Disruptor working towards a Scepter. Over here, Legendary is still trying to get his Battle Fury. Ember, as said, already completed his Battle Fury. Bloodstone completed. That's about all we can see right now. That's about all we have right now. Now jump in and hack on legit Harry. And I think both ultimate was used right there. And now Enrique will be blown up to pieces very quickly. Bogolu trying to run away. Chowser left alone there, so will not have the mana to...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Ember Spirit now coming to try and get as much Q. Whoa, very painful right there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And that could be the death of the Lion. And yes, the Lion does die.
Well, that was toasty.
And the upgraded Boots of Travel.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
On the Lina. This definitely helps the Tinker a lot. Instead of having to TP on creeps or anything, they can now TP on that. TP on Zero, and that stun was amazing. That TP, the stun was beautiful, and the ultimate now catches all four very beautiful. Wraith King coming right back up though. And looks like Back Jade will die, and he does. Ember Spirit comes in and steals the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Let's make sure another kill on DC Wraith King. They're still very interested to play this on. It's still 100. Jab taking a lot of damage to the G Harry, going down to a solo Lion. That's how bad the situation is right now. Raid gets stuns up though. No follow up from Enrique for whatever reason. Now Bogolu gets bashed up and very close to death, and he's dead. I'm not even sure why they're not calling GG. They're just playing out for formality and they're just having fun, I guess. That's a lot of damage. What you need now is some major crit to just team wipe, even though I don't think it's possible. Anti-Mage has too much health. NA has too much health. Lina is the one actually. I think Lion or Lina. Lina probably has less health. Actually, no. Yeah, Lion is probably the easiest to die. He's trying to fight. Go down, both heroes will go down. The anti-mage manages to blink away. Now they're trying to kill legit Harry. No dodge, no luck. Lion will go down to Ember Spirit for a wicked 6 straight. And the Guna Blade follow up by the Dragon Slave will
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
on the Ember Spirit.
Dire's middle barracks
this looks
has
like
fallen.
a full lane of
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. The Radiant now have mega creeps. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Straightforward game.
Radiant structures are
Very
fortified.
And
Radiant victory.
there you have it. The game is over. Lions have gone by. And that is GG. Team GG Greater Good takes both games in fact. Thank you all for joining. I'm not sure why the fantasy points this, but thank you all for joining. See you all next week.